Broadcasting live from somewhere in the Shadow Realm, this is YuGiOh Duel Links Talk. Here's your host, Dimmaduel.
Hey there, and welcome to another episode of YuGiOh Duel Links Talk. Today, we're going to take a look at the new event that's going on right now, the Destiny Board of Doom, starring Yami Bakura. So this is going to be a pretty cool one. What I want to do is go through some of the rewards that can be dropped from level 40 Bakura. And so what I want to do is just take a look at some of these. We got a bunch of super rares here, one of which is Archfiend Empress. It is a level 8 Fiend, 2900 attack, 2100 defense. Its effect is if exactly one face-up Dark Fiend type monster is on the field, except this card would be destroyed, you can remove from play one Dark Fiend type monster from your graveyard instead. When this card is destroyed and sent from the field to the graveyard, you can select one level 6 or higher Dark Fiend type monster in your graveyard, except Archfiend Empress, and special summon it. So this card all around is just really good. Next super rare we have here is Puppet Master, level 6 Fiend, 0 attack, 0 defense. When this card is tribute summoned, you can pay 2,000 life points to target 2 Fiend type monsters in your graveyard. Special summon those targets and they cannot attack this turn. Then you have the Gross Ghost of Fled Dreams. It's the level 4 Fiend, 1300 attack, 1800 defense. It's just a plain vanilla, pretty good defense stat though. Then you have Trance Archfiend, level 4 Fiend, 1500 attack, 500 defense. Once per turn, you can discard one Fiend type monster, and if you do, this card gains 500 attack until the end of this turn. When this card you control is destroyed and sent to your graveyard, you can target one of your banished dark monsters and add that target to your hand. So that's a really good card as well. Then you have White Magical Hat, a level 3 spellcaster with 1000 attack and 700 defense. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent's life points, your opponent discards one card randomly from his or her hand. Now this comes into play, I think it's a lot more useful because we play Duel Links with a smaller hand. You only play with 4 cards to start. So I think this has much more of an impact than it would within the TCG. Okay, so next we have a rare, and we're getting to the rare cards now. We have the Earl of Demise, a level 5 plain vanilla monster, 2000 attack, 700 defense. Then you have Gurney, I believe it's pronounced. It's a level 4 zombie, 1300 attack, 1200 defense. During your next standby phase, after this face-up card you control was destroyed and sent to your graveyard by an opponent's card effect, special summon it. Then you have Electric Lizard, a level 3 Thunder, 850 attack, 800 defense. A non-zombie type monster attacking Electric Lizard cannot attack on its following turn. Then you have Dark Mambel. It's a spell card here where if you control 3 or more dark monsters, target one face-up card on the field and banish that target. Then you have Fiend Griefing, trap card where you target one monster in your opponent's graveyard and shuffle it into the deck. Then you can send one Fiend type monster from your deck to the graveyard. So that's pretty much what you get out of the level 40 Yami Bakura set of cards that you could get as rewards while you're going up and dueling against level 40 Bakura. So yeah, some pretty good drops. Some, kind of questionable. But anyway, we're going to take a look at now the event, because the event, as you start earning points through the event, you'll be able to get some pretty good exclusive rewards. And I don't know, there's just a whole lot that you can earn. So as you start creeping your way up, the more that you go up against Yami Bakura, you'll notice that there's a point multiplier. So say if you're going up against level 10 Yami Bakura, you're only going to have a multiplier of, I believe it's 1. So whatever your dual assessment score is, those are going to be your event points. If you go up against level 40 Yami Bakura, you're going to get your dual assessment score multiplied by 18. So that's the best way to rack up points. And if you could find a level 50 Yami Bakura, I think you get even more, a much bigger multiplier than times 18. So you'll be able to rack up points rather quickly. So what you do is, it seems like every few thousand points you're going to get either some kind of gems, or you're going to get some amount of coins, or dual orbs, or rare gems, or anything along those lines. But when you hit a certain amount of points, so if you hit 100, is it 100,000? Yeah, 100,000 event points, you get the Gross Ghost of Fled Dreams. And as you're moving on, once you hit 200,000 points, you could actually unlock Yami Bakura. So that's pretty much what you want to shoot for if you haven't gotten Bakura yet. You want to get at least 200,000 event points. Once you hit 360,000 points, you get Fiend Griefing, that trap card that we discussed a little while ago. And as you're coming through here, you'll get a few more super rare gems. I think at 650,000 points, you get card sleeves for the Fear the Deck of Terror, the Destiny Board of Doom event. It's pretty cool card sleeves. The more you progress, now we're talking about getting into the millions. Once you hit 1.2 million points, you could get yourself an extra copy of Dark Necrofear, the level 8 Fiend. I believe it's level 8. Yeah. Level 8 Fiend, 2200 attack, 2800 defense, and cannot be normal summoned or set. It must first be special summoned from your hand by banishing 3 Fiend-type monsters from your graveyard. During the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was destroyed by an opponent's card this turn by battle or card effect, and sent to your graveyard while it was a monster card under your control, target one face-up monster your opponent controls and equip this card to that target. While this card is equipped to a monster, by this effect, take control of that monster. So this one is just, I mean, man, this card is really, really good. So having multiple copies of it between unlocking Yami Bakura and then unlocking this card again at 1.2 million points, I mean, this is just unreal. It's a really, really good setup. So the more you progress, you'll hit 200,000 points. You'll actually get yourself a game mat with Bakura on it. Get a few more jewels. You'll get another super rare, another ultra rare jewel. Once you hit 3 million points, you'll get a copy of Archfiend Empress. That was the one we were just talking about, that 2900 attack, 2100 defense, level 8 fiend monster. So there's another opportunity for you to get that card. And then as you collect some more gold and some more stones and jewels, more ultra rare jewels and more super rare jewels, you'll hit 4 million points, which is the last of the event points. And you will get yourself an icon with Yami Bakura on it. So there's a lot of really cool prizes that you could get all along the way. But the strategy is you go around, you go up against your standard duelists in Duel World. Every time you win, you'll collect yourself some dice, and those dice are what you turn into Yami Bakura to go and duel against him. And the more dice or the higher the level of Yami Bakura that you're going up against, the more dice it's going to cost. So plan accordingly. Try and accumulate as much as you can, because this is a good way to just start and try and accumulate as many event points as you can, but also try and get Yami Bakura to drop as many good things as possible. So far, I haven't gotten many good drops, but I've seen a few people on Twitter who I've been in touch with. They've been getting some pretty good drops within the first day or two of the event, and they're just killing it right now. So a little jealous for some of you folks, but on my end, no, not a whole lot going on with the drops, but I'm just in it for the event points and for actually unlocking Yami Bakura, since I didn't get to do it last time. So now I got Bakura, I'm all happy, and if you guys need any tips or advice as to, how to progress within this, I've personally found that just as far as winning against Yami Bakura, my go-to, and I'm not trying to farm Bakura, I'm not trying to maximize my duel assessment, I'm just trying to win, just keep on winning, and I've just been going with my standard fusion deck, where I got a pretty powerful Master of Oz and a pretty powerful Dark Paladin and a Black Skull Dragon, all that stuff. I have those types of cards in the deck, and just kind of overpower Bakura and try and win within so many turns before I actually lose the duel, because I think you have 5 turns and then it's game over for you. So the whole name of the game is you got to win quick. So the best way, in my opinion, to do that is just have a really good fusion deck set up and start filling your board with really powerful monsters and go from there. But just be careful about which cards you're using and how much life points you're taking, because Bakura does have a card that will reduce your life points by 800 points. It's the same one that Mokuba used in the level 30 set as well. So just a few things to keep your eye on. There are some frustrating cards that Bakura does have, like Man-Eater Bug. I think he's got 2 copies, maybe more than that, but I've seen 2 on the field at the same time, so I'm going to say that he's got 2 copies of Man-Eater Bug. That is definitely a good vintage throwback, and just a heck of a card, in my opinion. That thing, I'm wondering when we're going to be getting that to potentially purchase or to potentially get as a reward. So for now, I think it's still out of the game for us regular duelists, but for Yami Bakura, hey, he's got that Man-Eater Bug in his deck, and that is just a great card. But anyway, that's it for my little breakdown of the current event, the Destiny Board of Doom. Hopefully you guys are doing well in it. Hopefully you guys are getting what you need. I'd like to hear about your experiences with this event and what you guys like and don't like about it. But yeah, feel free to reach out on Twitter at YuGiOh Deck Talk. Again, that's all one word, at YuGiOh Deck Talk. And yeah, looking forward to hearing from you. So that's it for today's episode. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Take care.